day, everyone. Welcome to Module 1 of our PE class, which is Physical Fitness Test. Our learning objectives are, after going through this module, you are expected to set goals based on assessment results, undertakes physical activity and physical assessments. Before we proceed to our lesson, let's have first the pre-assessment. Directions. Identify the components of physical fitness test by choosing the correct answer in the box below. Number 1. Ability of the muscles to function effectively and efficiently without undue fatigue. That is letter P, physical fitness. Number 2. It is a set of measures designed to determine the level of physical fitness. The answer is letter E, physical fitness test. Number 3. Ability of the joints and muscle to move through in full range of motion. That is A, flexibility. Number 4. It refers to proportion of lean body mass to fat-free body mass. The answer is B, body composition. 5. Ability of an individual to quickly shift or change direction of the body from one point to the other. Answer is letter I, agility. Number 6. Ability to perform a movement in one direction in the shortest period of time. Answer is letter C, speed. Number 7. It is the amount of time it takes to respond to a stimulus. D, reaction time. Number 8. It refers to the maintenance of equilibrium while stationary or while moving. The answer is letter G, balance. 9. Ability to perform one maximum effort in the shortest possible time. It is the product of both strength and speed. The answer is letter F, power. Number 10. It refers to the amount of free time left after doing the entire daily activities were accomplished. The answer is letter M, leisure. Number 11. It is a term goal plan that requires a limited amount of time. It is letter K, short term. Number 12. Its purpose is to measure strength of upper extremities. Letter J, push up. 13. It refers to measure the coordination of eye and hand. The answer is L, juggling. 14. The ability of the muscle to exert maximal effort in a brief duration. The answer is letter H, muscular strength. Number 15. It is defined as the maximum pull or push that can be exerted one time by muscle group. The answer is letter N, muscular endurance. Moving on to our discussion, which is the physical fitness test. So let's have first activity 1 by looking back. So first, what are the physical fitness tests you remember doing when you were grade 6? Second, share your experiences during the administration of the physical fitness test. Now let's have our part Q and U. All you have to do is to check yes or no in the box provided. Number 1. Has your doctor ever said that you should only do physical activity? Second, do you feel pain in your chest when you do physical activity? Third, in the past month, have you had chest pain when you were not doing physical activity? Fourth, do you lose balance because of dizziness or do you ever lose consciousness? 5. Do you have a bone or joint problem, for example, back knee or hip, that could be made worse by a change in your physical activity? 6. Is your doctor currently prescribing drugs, for example, water pill, for your blood pressure or heart condition? 7. Do you have a diabetes or thyroid condition? 8. Do you know of any other reason why you should not do physical activity? If you answered yes to one or more questions, talk with your doctor by phone or in personal before you start becoming much more physically active or before you have a fitness appraisal. Tell your doctor about the PARQ and which questions you answered yes. You may be able to do any activity you want as long as you start slowly and build up gradually, or you may need to restrict your activities to those which are safe for you. Talk with your doctor, or in case you may not able to see your doctor, refer to your medical records and doctor's advices for the past 6 months about the kinds of activities you wish to participate in and follow his or her advice. Find out which community programs are safe and helpful for you. If you answered no to all questions, if you answered no honestly to all PARQ questions, you can be reasonably sure that you can start becoming much more physically active, begin slowly and build up gradually. This is the safest and easiest way to go. Take part in a fitness appraisal. This is an excellent way to determine your basic fitness so that you can plan the best way for you to live actively. It is also highly recommended that you have your blood pressure evaluated. If your reading is over 144/94, talk with your doctor before you start becoming much more physically active. Note: postpone exercise if you have a temporary minor illness such as cold. Now, let's have our discussion. Physical fitness is the ability of the muscles to function effectively and efficiently without undue fatigue in work and daily activities. According to Dr. Aparicio H. Miki, consultant for physical fitness testing is not an end in itself. It is a part of the process to create educated Filipino citizenry that is acutely aware of the importance of holistic wellness, fitness of body, mind, and spirit. The skills we learn from physical fitness will enable us to be more aware of living a healthy lifestyle to become physically fit. The administration and implementation of the testing program shall be treated as essential component of the physical education and sports program for elementary and secondary levels. Factors to be considered for you to be physically fit. First, ability to perform daily activity without getting tired or fatigued. These daily activities are walking, shopping, going to market, doing household chores, going to school, participating in school or classroom activities. Second is recreational activity. Having a personal time to do activities that an individual loves to do in spare time after doing their normal daily routine. This activity is what we call leisure that may include the following: disco dancing, reading books, listening to music, playing with your favorite sports, chatting and updating with your friends and relatives. Third, meeting emergencies. Emergencies are the unexpected events that need to use our strength and energy unexpectedly. This include community involvement during calamities, grieving, facing or solving issues within the family and the community. Let's have our activity. Assessing your fitness. Health-related fitness test helps you to define and improve physical well-being and your health as well. Follow the physical fitness protocol before conducting the test. Physical fitness protocol. First, you need to prepare the following testing paraphernalia: first aid kit, drinking water, scorecard. During testing, body composition, tape measure, bathroom scale, L square, flexibility, tape measure, cardiovascular endurance, stopwatch, step backs or stairs, muscular strength, mat, speed, stopwatch, power, meter stick or tape measure, agility, tape measure or masking tape or chalk, reaction time, plastic, ruler or 24 inches. Coordination. Sipa or washer with straw, or 20 pieces bundled rubber bands or any similar local materials. Balance. Stopwatch. Second, observe the following prior to actual day of testing. See to it the testing stations are free from obstructions. The tests requiring cardiovascular endurance and those other tests which involve the same muscle should not be done on the succession. Next, record the results in the scorecard. Next, wear appropriate attire, t-shirt, jogging pants, rubber shoes, or any suitable sports attire. However, when taking the BMI, wear shorts. E. Conduct warm-up exercise before taking the test except the 3-minute step test. Scoring record the time in the second or minute. So this is an example of our scorecard. So life is full of challenges. Setting your goal will help you accomplish what you wanted to be in the future. A short-term goal is a plan that requires a limited amount of time. For example, walking for 10 minutes when needed. Long-term goal, things you wanted to become in the future and require ample time for planning. Example, walking and jogging every day for 6 months to have a healthy lifestyle. Things to be considered in setting goals. You need to be smart. S for specific. So what exactly you want to achieve or accomplish. M for measurable. Write down amount, time, days, and other measurable factors to reach your goal. How are you going to measure and track it? Need to be A. Achievable. Does your goal is attainable and reachable? And ask yourself how you are going to make it happen. R. Relevant. Is the goal worthwhile? How important is your goal in your life? T. Trackable. Set a deadline to meet your goal. Recording your progress helps you see what you have achieved. Next is cooling down exercises. First, march in place and gently swing your arms for 16 counts. Second, bring both arms across your body and looking up and down, left and right for 16 counts. And third, breathe in, breathe out for 16 counts. Let's have an activity. Fit for health. Here's how you do it. The statement below are facts and flaws. Write fact if the statement is true, and flaw if the statement does not state a fact. Number 1. Skipping meals will help you lose weight. Number 2. A balanced diet and regular exercise need to be together to become fit. Third, no pain, no gain. 4. Drink more water to have healthy skin. 5. Less sleep will cause stress. Second activity. Here's how you do it. Option 1. Let's do Zumba. Number 1. Get and record your resting heart rate or RHR in your activity notebook. Second, do some Zumba moves using your recorded music for at least 3 to 5 minutes. Third, record your pulse rate after the activity. Option 2. Fit together. First, marching in place. Lift foot right and left. Do for 16 counts. Second, head tilt. Ear to left shoulder, ear to right shoulder. Keep shoulders down and neck relaxes. Repeat 5 times. Third, shoulder rolls. Roll the shoulders backwards 10 times. Fourth, knee lift. Stand tall, hands on hips, right knee up, and extend legs. Repeat 10 times and switch to other legs. Fifth, point, flex, and circles. Right leg out in front, point toes, and the flex foot. Repeat 10 times. Rotate the ankle clockwise 10 times, then counterclockwise 10 times. Switch legs and repeat. Processing questions. First, did you like the activity? How did you feel after doing the activity? Second, what are the health benefits of dancing? Third, what have you observed with your pulse rate before and after the activity? Moving on to activity number 3, administration of physical fitness test. Direction. You will undergo the physical fitness test. Physical fitness test adapted from DepEd Order number 34, series of 2019. Part 1, health-related fitness components. Body composition is the relative percentage of the body fat to fat-free mass. Body mass index. Formula for computing body mass index or BMI is weight in kilogram over height in meters squared. Example, 30 over 1.20 squared is equal to 30 over 1.44, which is equal to 20.83. We have the classification. Below 18.5, that was underweight. 18.5 to 24.9, that was normal. 25.0 to 29.9, that was overweight. 30.0 and above, that was obese. First, weight, the heaviness or lightness of a person. Equipment, weighing or bathroom scale. Procedure. For the performer, wear light clothing before weighing. On bare feet, stand erect and still with weight evenly distributed on the center of the scale. For the partner, before the start of weighing, adjust the scale to 0 point. Then record the score in kilograms. So scoring, record body mass to the nearest 0.5 kilograms. Second, height. The distance between the feet on the floor to the top of the head in standing position. Equipment. Tape measure laid flat to a concrete wall. The 0 point starts at the bottom of the floor. L square and an even and firm floor and flat wall. Procedure. For the performer, stand erect on bare feet with heels, buttocks, and shoulder pressed against the wall where the tape measure is attached. For the partner, place the L square against the wall with a base at the top of the head of the person being tested. Make sure that the L square, when placed on the head of the student, is straight and parallel to the floor. Ask someone to look and record your height. Record the score in meters. And record the score in meters. Scoring. Record standing height in the nearest 0.1 centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Flexibility is the ability of joints and muscles to move through its full range of motion. Zipper test. Purpose: to test the flexibility of the shoulder girdle. Equipment: ruler. Procedure: first, for the performer, stand erect. Raise your right arm, bend your elbow, reach down across your back as far as possible. To test the right shoulder, extend your left arm down and behind your back and try to cross your fingers over those of your as it pull a zipper or scratch between the shoulder blades. Third, to test the left shoulder, repeat procedures A and B with the left hand over the left shoulder. For the partner, observe whether the fingers touch or overlap each other. If not, measure the gap between the middle fingers or both hands. Then record the distance in centimeters. Scoring record the distance to the nearest 0.1 centimeters. Next, sit and reach. Purpose, to test the flexibility of the lower and extremities. Equipment, tape measure or meter stick, cardboard or paper. Procedure, for the performer, first, sit on the floor with back, head, and shoulders flat on the wall. Feet are 12 inches apart. Second, interlock thumbs and position in the tip of the fingers on the floor without bending the elbows. Third, place hands on top of the cardboard or paper. Start the test by pushing the cardboard or paper slowly and try to reach the farthest distance possible without bending the knees. Fourth, bouncing or jerking is not allowed. Fifth, do it twice. First, second, third, and fourth. For the partner, as the performer assumes the procedure, position the 0 point of the tape measure at the tip of the middle of your fingers. See to it that the knees are not bent as you slide the farthest distance that you could. Third, record farthest distance reached in centimeters. Scoring, record the distance to the nearest 0.1 centimeter. Next, cardiovascular endurance is the ability of the heart, lungs, and blood vessels to deliver oxygen to working muscles and tissues, as well as the ability of those muscles and tissues to utilize the oxygen. Endurance may also refer to the ability of the muscle to do repeated work without fatigue. The 3-minute step test. Test should be done in the presence of the facilitator. Purpose, to measure cardiovascular endurance. Equipment, step height 12 inches high, stopwatch, drum, clapper, or any similar device. Procedure, for the performer. First, position at least 1 foot away from the step or bench. Second, at the signal go, step up and down the step or bench for 3 minutes at a rate of 24 steps per minute. One step consists of 4 beats. That is, up with the left foot, count 1, up with the right foot, count 2, down with the left foot, count 3, and down with the right foot, count 4. Third, immediately after the exercise, locate your pulse and count the pulse beat. Don't talk while talking the pulse beat. Fifth, count the pulse beat for 10 seconds. Multiply it by 6. For the partner, as they assumes the position in front of the step, signal ready and go after the stopwatch for the 3-minute step test. Second, after the test, allow performer to locate his or her pulse in 5 seconds. Third, give the signal to count the pulse beat. Fourth, let the performer count his or her pulse beat for 10 seconds and multiply it by 6. Scoring. Record the 60-second heart rate after the activity. Strength is the ability of the muscle to generate force against physical objects. Push-up. Test should be done in the presence of the facilitator. Purpose, to measure strength of upper extremities. Equipment, exercise mat or any clean mat. Procedure, for the performer, lie down on the mat, face down in standard push-up position, palms on the mat about shoulder width, fingers pointing forward, and legs straight, parallel, and slightly apart, with the toes supporting the field. For boys, straighten the arms, keeping the back and knees straight, then lower the arms until there is a 90-degree angle at the elbows or upper arms are parallel to the floor. For girls, With knees in contact with the floor, straightens the arms, keeping the back straight, then lowers the arms until there is a 90-degree angle at the elbows or upper arms are parallel to the floor. Perform as many repetitions as possible, maintaining a cadence of 20 push-ups per minute or 2 seconds going down and 1 second going up. For the partner, as the performer assumes the position of push-up, start counting as the performer lowers his or her body until reaching 90-degree angle at the elbow. Make sure that the performer executes in correct form. The test is terminated when the performer can no longer execute the push-ups in the correct form, is in pain, voluntarily stops, or cadence is broken. Scoring record the number of push-ups made. Basic plank. Purpose: to measure strength or stability of a core muscles. Equipment: exercise mat or any clean mat. Procedure: for the performer, assume a push-up position, rest body on forearms with palms and fingers flat on the floor. Elbows are aligned with the shoulders. Second, legs are straight with ankles, knees, and thighs touching together. Third, support weight on forearms and toes. Make sure that your back is flat. Head, neck, and spine are in a straight line. Fourth, keep abdominals engaged or contracted. Do not let stomach drop or allow hips to rise. For the partner, ensure the availability of mat or smooth flooring or anything that can protect the forearms. Second, give the signal or start, go, and start or press the timepiece. Third, make sure that the back of the head, neck, spine, and ankles are in straight line. Fourth, stop the time when the performer can no longer hold the required position or when the performer held the position for at least 90 seconds. Holding the plank position beyond 90 seconds is considered unnecessary. Part 2. Skills-related fitness. Speed is the ability to perform a movement in one direction in the shortest period of time. The 40-meter sprint. Test should be done in the presence of the facilitator. Purpose: to measure running speed. Equipment: stopwatch, running area with known measurement, or 40 meters. Procedure: for the performer, at the signal ready, stand behind the takeoff. The tips of the shoes should not go beyond the line and assume a crouch position. Second, at the signal get set, assume an uncrouched position or buttocks up with both hands on the starting line. Third, at the signal go, run to the finish line as fast as you can and stop once you cross the finish line. Fourth, set the stopwatch to 0 point. Fifth, time will start when you start to run and stop the clock when you cross the finish line. Sixth, record time in the nearest 0.1 second. Scoring: record the time in the nearest minutes and seconds. Standing long jump. Test should be done in the presence of the facilitator. Purpose: to measure the explosive strength and power of the leg muscles. Equipment: tape measure or meter stick or any measuring device. Procedure: first, stand behind the takeoff line with feet parallel to each other. The tips of the shoes should not go beyond the line. Second, bend knees and swing arms backward once the swing arms forward as you jump as far as you can. Third, do not control the momentum of the jump or continuously move forward. Fourth, perform the test twice in succession. Fifth, place 0 point of the tape measure at the takeoff line. Sixth, after the jump, spot the mark where the back of the heel of either of your feet has landed nearest to the takeoff line. 7. Records the distance of the two trials. 8. Scoring record the best distance in meters to the nearest 0.1 centimeter. Agility is the ability to move in different directions quickly using a combination of balance, coordinator, speed, strength, and endurance. Hexagon Agility Test. Tests should be done in the presence of the facilitator. Purpose: to measure the ability of the body to move in different directions quickly. Equipment: tape measure, stopwatch, chalk or masking tape, hexagon size. Length of each side is 24 inches or 60.5 centimeter. Each angle is 120 degrees. Procedure: first, stand with both feet together inside hexagon, facing the march starting side. Second, using the ball of your feet with arms bent in front, jump clockwise over the line, and then back over the same line inside the hexagon. Continue the pattern with all the sides of the hexagon. Third, rest for 1 minute. Fourth, repeat the test counterclockwise. Fifth, record the time of each revolution. Sixth, restart the test if you jump on the wrong side or steps on the line. 7. Scoring: add the time of the 2 revolutions and divide by 2 to get the average. Scoring: record the time in the nearest minutes and seconds. Reaction time is the amount of time it takes to respond to stimulus. Stick drop test. Purpose: to measure the time to respond to stimulus. Equipment: 24-inch plastic ruler or stick. Armchair or table and chair. Procedure: first, sit on an armchair or chair next to the table so that the elbow and the lower arm rest on the desk or table comfortably. Second, place the heel of the hand on the desk or table so that only fingers and thumb extend beyond. Third, catch the ruler or stick with the thumb and index finger without lifting the elbow from the desk or table as partner drops the stick. Hold the stick while the partners read the measurement. Fourth, do this thrice. Fifth, let someone drop the stick at the top, allowing dangling between the thumb and the fingers of the performer. Sixth, hold the ruler or stick so that the 24-inch marks in even thumb and the index finger, no part of the hand of the performer should touch the ruler or stick. 7. Drop the ruler or stick without warning, and let the performer catch it with her thumb and index finger. 8. Scoring. Record the middle of the 3 scores. For example, if the scores are 21, 18, 19, the middle score is 19. Coordination is the ability to use the senses with the body to perform motor tasks smoothly and accurately. Juggling. Purpose: to measure the coordination of the eye and hand. Equipment: sipa or washer with straw, 20 pieces, bundled rubber bands, or any similar local materials. Procedure: first, hit the sipa or rubber band or similar local material alternately with the right and left palm upward. The height of the material being tossed should be at least above the head. Second, count how many times you hit the material with the right and left hand. Third, stop the test if the material drops. Fourth, scoring. Record the number of hits has done. Balance is the maintenance of equilibrium while stationary or while moving. Stork balance stand test. Purpose: to assess one's ability to maintain equilibrium. Equipment: flat, non-slip surface and stopwatch. Procedure: first, remove the shoes and place hands on the hips. Second, position the right foot against the inside knee of the left foot. Third, raise the left heel to balance on the ball of the foot. Fourth, do the same procedure with the opposite foot. Fifth, start the time as the heel of the performer is raised off floor. 6. Stop the time if any of the following occurs: the hands come off the hips, The supporting foot swivels or moves or hops in any direction. The non-supporting foot loses contact with the knee. The heel of the supporting foot touches the floor. 7. Scoring. Record the time taken on both feet in nearest seconds. What I have learned. Complete the sentences after the administration of physical fitness test. Experiences during the administration of physical fitness test. Difficulties encountered. Overcoming difficulties. Let's move on to activity number 4, which is crush your goals. Let's do it. First, based on physical fitness tests, select 3 components that you think you need to improve. Second, set goals based from the results of physical fitness tests. Activity 5. Make a commitment. My personal contract. I agree to increase my participation in physical fitness activity. I will closely monitor my activities to reach my goal plan. My plan for increasing my participation includes the following strategies. I will keep in mind the reasons why I participated in the activity, which include the following. I understand that it is important for me to make a personal effort to achieve my goal. With that, I sign this contract as an indication of my personal commitment to this plan. Name, then witness. Now, let's find out if you have learned something from our lesson. Let's move on to past assessment. Identify the components of physical fitness test by choosing the correct answer in the box below. Number 1. Ability of the muscles to function effectively and efficiently without undue fatigue. The answer is physical fitness. Number 2. It is a set of measures designed to determine the level of physical fitness. The answer is physical fitness test. Number 3. Ability of the joints and muscle to move through in full range of motion. The answer is flexibility. Number 4. It refers to proportion of lean body mass to fat-free body mass. The answer is body composition. Number 5. Ability of an individual to quickly shift or change direction of the body from one point to the other. The answer is agility. Number 6. Ability to perform a movement in one direction in the shortest period of time. That was speed. Number 7. It is the amount of time it takes to respond to a stimulus. The answer is reaction time. Number 8. It refers to the maintenance of equilibrium while stationary or while moving. The answer is balance. Number 9. Ability to perform one maximum effort in the shortest possible time. It is a product of both strength and speed. That was power. Number 10. It refers to the amount of free time left after doing the entire daily activities were accomplished. The answer is leisure. Number 11. It is a term goal plan that requires a limited amount of time. That was short term. Number 12. Its purpose is to measure strength of upper extremities. The answer is push up. 13. It refers to measure the coordination of eye and hand. The answer is juggling. 14. The ability of the muscle to exert maximal effort in a brief duration. That was muscular strength. Number 15. It is defined as the maximum pull or push that can be exerted one time by muscle group. The answer is muscular endurance. And that will be the end of our lesson.